Who the fuck likes anime?
Before we start, I'd like for everyone to think about why they're here for a minute. Are you a first-time listener? Coming to hear what kind of idiots would call themselves anime trap house? Are you a longtime follower and this is your weekly church sermon? Or are you a US government agent here to validate whether or not anime trap house is a real religion so I can get a tax exemption on my All Might body pillow and my Wolf Boy butt plug? Because it's real, please, I need that exemption.
What the fuck a not?
Yeah. As the collection plate goes around, please fill it with whatever body fluids you have to spare. And welcome to the Anime Trap House.
Yeah.
I am your host, Harris, Imaginary Wolf Boy Khan. With the folks, Cody, Bronze Ike Chambers, Kyle, Prey on This Mantis Ramsey,
Yeah.
and Justin, shut up and get on the floor.
What's a Bronze Ike?
It's not Iron Mike.
Yeah. Man.
It's not Iron Mike, but it was almost anti-Semitic. You know what I'm saying, bro? You gotta calm down. Huh?
Was it?
Huh? I misheard you at first, and yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You said
What
it, I'm
you
like,
didn't
oh,
say,
never mind.
that was that.
Yeah, you hit the soft K, dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta calm down.
My bad. I clearly am incapable of speaking well today, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be a fun one to host. You know what I mean?
Fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Today, we're watching the masterpiece that is known as Baki Hanma, not to be confused with Baki. Period.
Dude,
It's just gonna keep going. We're just gonna get
To
more
be
names.
confused with Baki the Grappler. Not to be confused with Grappler Baki. This is Baki Hanma, Son of the Ogre.
Yep.
And we're watching episodes 1 through 4.
Why did they have to make a whole new fucking show?
Because this is a new show.
Like,
It's
Baki,
different.
Netflix Baki isn't that old. Like, they could have
It's
just
different.
continued. Okay.
It's
It's
different.
different.
How is
it's
it
a different
different?
universe, honestly.
How is it different?
We'll talk
Every-
about it.
Okay.
Yeah, every
Talk
episode can be different.
Yep.
It's different.
Okay.
How hyped are you? And we are for this hype.
Yeah!
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 Yeah! Talk to me about it, Justin.
Whew. Well, the show's bad.
Oh,
It
hot
is
takes right off the
fucking-
gate.
Right
it's
off the gate,
fucking-
dude?
It's fucking terrible.
Wow.
It is the stupidest fucking show. Okay, I give them credit. I'm glad they started out showing how fucking dumb this show is. Like, I'm glad they didn't hide it like they did for the past 2 times that we watched this. Like, it was just bad out of the gate.
Hold on.
Like-
Gotta cool you down. Too spicy. Too spicy.
Yeah.
Keep going.
This is not a spicy take, Kyle.
That's a very
No,
spicy
this is
take,
accurate.
dude.
Yes.
It has everything you expect Baki to have, you know. It's bad. Has it the over explanation of everything. The shit that just does not make sense whatsoever. Like like trying to wrap my head around the fucking shadow boxing, dude. I'm like, how can somebody, what demented fucking person can think of this stuff?
His brain is
Send
literally
it,
cracking.
send it to an anime studio and say, hey, can you like do this? And then that fucking psychopath says, yeah, like I've been waiting my entire life to animate something like this. Like I don't know. It was fucking amazing. it's definitely gonna dope for me. I was so fucking entertained, dude. This is the worst fucking shit. Okay.
Oh, I got tears in my eyes.
But
Oh, I'm gonna die.
oh, if I didn't have a fucking great time watching it, dude.
I always say it.
Yeah.
Fucking
Easy,
Baki
easy
breaks your
dope.
brain.
Easy
Start-
dope.
Dude.
I'm a fucking smooth brain idiot right now, dude.
You had me in the first half, bud.
Yeah.
You fucking had me there. I
I'd
was
stand by it.
excited.
Oh, you
no.
gave me the hot pocket take. It was so spicy.
Oh my god.
And then you got to the center and it was just frozen. It was a good take.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not. I wish I would have just went to sleep.
All right. Kyle.
Yeah. Oh my lord. I wanted to present it pretty much the exact same way. I'm gonna say dope is dope at the end of it.
Yeah.
I can say literally anything between now and then. It doesn't matter. It's still a dope is dope. It's crazy. The episode 3, I had to stop it, enter the chat, and be like, guys, what the fuck did I just see? It's entertaining. I don't know. It's raw entertainment. It's not good. It's not bad. It's entertainment. Oh yeah, it's a dope. It's dope. I'm so happy with it.
All right. Give it to me, Cody.
I don't want to.
We'll put the badness right in the middle.
You
know?
guys have had anime ruin your fucking brains. It's a little parasite that just traveled in your ear and ate your fucking brain, dude.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
This shit is so bad. It's not. I don't even know how you say it's entertaining. It's just fucking. I was bored the entire time. I played it at 1.5 speed and it still took 6 hours to watch 4 episodes. I didn't even watch most of it.
You can't have it paused and just keep raising the speed. You're like, it's still not done.
Dude, I wish I could have maxed out at like 3.0 and just like speed watched it. Because nothing matters. Nothing matters. They're like, you want a kid? He's like, yeah, dude, I'll kidnap a kid and have him watch me fight imaginary boxers and praying mantises that he could also see. Yeah. Fuck it. And then we're going to do that, by the way, for 3 episodes. We're going to do the same thing for 3 episodes. And then on the 4th, he's going to go to prison. What the fuck?
It's a logical step.
Yeah. Dude, Baki is the king of like weird fucking openers. Like they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna set up this event. How stupid of a way are we gonna set it up?
Yeah.
I think the random shit's cool. It's just they don't make that shit cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like him fighting an imaginary praying mantis, it's pretty dope. But the whole time he was actually fighting praying mantis, I was like, is anything gonna fucking happen? Shit's bored as fuck. I'm so bored, dude. I'm so bored the whole time. This shit gets a
2 more
rope.
weeks. 2 more weeks.
Rope.
I fucking
Rope.
Ooh, and
Rope.
See, the thing is with
I
Baki,
thought he was gonna give a dopest dope
Is
at the
that-
end of it.
the dialogue really carries the show.
Does it?
It does though.
Does it though?
That's
It
one of my
really does.
favorite parts about it.
Does it?
Like, I'll give you an example. Okay, so in episode, I don't know if it was 2 or 3, but when Yujiro is swimming in that fucking like fast ass pool, and they're like the dude's talking about, he's like, it's like a fucking, what animal does he say at first?
He's like it's a butterfly stroke.
It's like
He's
it's
like
a
butterfly. More like a fucking tuna.
one. It's like, no, more like a tuna. He's like, no, more like a fucking
Orca.
I was like, what is happening right now? And why do I like it so much?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just
Yeah.
I will give you
bad, but it's
I
good.
will give you Yujiro is still fucking awesome. Yujiro's been cool the entire everything.
How do they make him so cool every
He's
time?
the only part of
Dude,
the show that I'm actually interested in because he just does shit like murdering a fucking elephant. That was cool.
He looks so disgusting.
He's disgusting. I think the art actually helps his character because he always looks fucking
Yeah.
gross. Yeah, shit's garbage though, dude. So fucking bad.
Right. Good. Yeah, it's dope as dope, easy, dude. Like I don't even have to think about it. Like I was going into it with a dope as dope mentality, you know? It was like no matter what happens, it's gonna be the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, there's no way that they are going to stun me anymore. Because I've seen some stupid fucking shit.
Yeah.
And by the end of the second episode, just as stunned. Just as stunned. I thought I'd seen it all. Haven't seen anything.
Dude.
Nothing.
I feel like it's every episode is a challenge at this point.
Like when they got to the point where he was doing the praying mantis and they did the whole once upon a time in China, I stood up and clapped. I was like, yes, you gave it to me. You gave it to me again. You brought it back. And then they cut to the third episode they're talking about FDR's or JFK's assassination. I was like, yep, here we go. Got me.
They just keep going. They keep going.
I feel like, the concept of jumping the shark, right?
Yeah.
The show's idea is to keep jumping a bigger shark.
Yeah. They nail it, dude. It's so like I will echo the sentiment that this is not a good show.
Yeah.
But fuck is it entertaining.
Yeah, dude.
Like
if
the thing you can't call this show, the thing you cannot call this show is mediocre. No matter what anybody says, you cannot call it mediocre.
Divisive, sure.
Yeah.
The dude pulled out his hair and
Yeah, dude.
We'll get to it.
I explained some of the stuff this morning to Dora, and it's another time where I say something and she's like, "How do people even fucking write this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know,
exactly.
I love it."
I don't know.
The hair thing, cool as shit, right?
Yeah.
They just let's keep going with the cool shit and let's pull back on the shit that's really boring.
So that's the thing is like this is the difference, right? This is not anime. This is not a fighting anime. This is an anime about fighting.
Sure, yeah. You ask anybody though, it's a fight. They're gonna put it up there with they'll put it up there with like Megalobox and fucking. I'm blanking on the name of that other fight.
Kengra Asura.
Yeah, there you go. Those are like the three that are always put in the same bracket.
But this is the anime that would teach you how to fight, not show you fighting.
Would it, Harris?
Yeah.
It taught me that boxing has kicking right now, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
This show taught me that praying mantis style beats praying mantis until you use crane style. So what do you want me to tell you right now? Dude, if I had to fight a giant praying mantis, I could do it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm prepped. I gave a little kid that look, and they left.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking smacked a kid across a river the other day.
Little kid comes up to me with a pocket knife. He's getting a swift slap on the ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just giving you tools for real life situations.
Right. Like this is what I'm saying. It's a show about fighting, but it has very little to do with actual fighting.
I just wish I could see it. I wish I could put on Harris glasses, right? Where I'm so funny and I'm a good writer. That's all I want. I just want those glasses that I can put on.
No, we agreed. Kyle is the best writer and I'm the best improver.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Justin's the assassin.
Who the fuck is we agreed?
We
as
as in
community.
everyone, right?
As a community.
We.
Community. Sire, we have came to a democracy on this.
Yep.
We have came to democracy on this.
We
have
have
created
democracy about
I've
this.
come to democracy.
I have
come on
made
democracy about
You know
this.
what? I'm gonna stand by my stupid word choice.
Yep. Say word.
I mean, you need to because most of it is like that, Kyle.
Spell democracy.
Got your ass.
D-E-M-O-cracy, bitch. Get out.
Damn. Chrissy, baby. So we got two dopest dopes, a dope, and then a rope. It's good. Good spread.
Could I give it a ropest rope? Can we make another one since we just make shit up regardless?
No, don't do that, please.
I don't know. I don't ever like with the whole rating thing. I don't know who's on which side.
Yeah.
About like the
I know,
multiple. I always get really confused.
Me, as an individual. I just wanted two. I just wanted dope or choke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we expanded to dope is dope,
Yeah.
choke and rope. And I was like,
So
I'm good there.
yeah.
Now there's low dope, high choke, low choke.
Nope.
Rope is rope, dope is
Nope.
dope.
Okay,
rope
so
is dope,
you're-
dope snope.
okay,
You know,
Justin,
like
do
it's
you
all
want, do
over
you
the
want the
place
official
now.
ones? Do you want the official ones that are actually real?
Cool. Go ahead.
You want the real
Yeah.
ones?
Go ahead.
He's gonna say something else.
He's gonna say something that we don't know about. I know it.
You're ruining my bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's made dope choke 139.
I was gonna say like salmon. Just start naming a random
Salmon,
fucking
tuna,
salmon.
orca.
You gotta say it faster if you're gonna get it on the podcast, dude.
Gotta be
It goes
quick.
rope,
Okay.
choke, low dope, dope, high dope, dope is dope. I just wanted something so when you don't want to give something a dope is dope, but it's better than a lot of shit in the dope, you could just move it up. Just go like high dope. It don't even have to be like, regulated, but everybody here is fucking, bitching about shit that I say. So I made it
So-
all regulated.
So Harris is like Old Testament.
But Harris is
Orthodox,
Old Testament, kill all the gay people, that's what he says. I say, let's let everybody live in one area, Who cares what people do? Give them the high dopes and the low dopes, all right?
See, I don't care about.
You
I don't
feel
care
that
about
way,
low dope and
Harris?
high dope.
Harris told
I
me
do
last
not
night
feel
that's
that way.
exactly how he feels.
That's not
Yeah.
how
See,
I
I
feel.
just like I like the 4. I don't
The
care
4.
about low dope and high
I'm
dope.
You can
I'm too horny
At-
to be homophobic.
I always read saying low dope as in like it's a dope because that's what the score is, but I want to go lower.
at this point, I don't fucking care what you guys say, okay?
I don't do
Say
highs and
whatever you
lows.
want.
Yeah, but I'm
Let's
just.
start giving percentages.
Yeah, I give this.
I mean, I
fucking
don't care what I
6%
say
low dope
either,
and an 8% dope, right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, this is
with the
this is
confidence rating of 95%.
Yeah,
This is the
Yeah.
turquoise dope.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, so come catch the show live every Thursday at like 5 p.m.-ish CST over at twitch.tv/The Anime Trap House. If you can't make the live stream, then check it out on YouTube or podcast services everywhere. Just roll your face in the Anime Trap House face words on the keyboard that you use to type in those things, whether it's your phone or keyboard physical type. If you like the stuff we say and want to push us to the next level, come support us over at patreon.com/anime trap house. Just like our Patreon producers, Chris Vice Grip Purdue,
Ugh.
Aquino, that doesn't fit in there. Gals on Stop, I Can Only Get So Moist, and definitely not Purdue.
Yeah. I also wanted to, since he's doing this, the only reason Baki won, right, over an actual, like, something that could have been good, is because Purdue fucking made a new account on Patreon, went to the highest tier, and then fucking voted for Baki again. Because he knew
Yeah,
he would have
dude.
lost.
We are a very capitalistic religion.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course
it
we
is.
Pay to play.
Yes, it's
Of
pay to
course we
play.
are.
Oh man.
You could
It
cheat the
is
system
an
easily.
oligarchy masked in democracy.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. I just wanted to shout out to Galzan Aquino and all the other Patreon people,
Yeah.
who voted on the right side of history,
This is the right side of history because history is written by the victors.
You know,
Checkmate.
they,
Whatever, Hitler, you fucking still lost in the end, all right? Look at you. You fucking
I know.
white devil.
I know for a fact that they are not mad that they lost because
I'm just
this is the
saying-
best podcast.
This
Good point.
in the Anime Trap House, the
Yes.
actual physical house
Home.
location,
Okay.
there is a Baki floor. It's not just a wing anymore. It's the entire lower section is Baki. We have a secret hatch where we fight imaginary creatures all the time, dude.
You think I can do that with like women? Like,
Yep.
you just
Huh?
pissing on me.
Yep.
Like when he like hands out like the fucking dried prunes and lemons. He's like,
Yeah.
well, there's piss in your mouth right
Yep.
now.
You're
I'm
just
like,
like,
no, there's not. He's like, why is your mouth watering then?
Right while you
I'm like,
watering.
oh fuck.
Yeah,
Got
fuck
me,
it.
dude.
I hate that. I
This
hate
is making
that
me think of
forever.
the JoJo scene with the tooth.
If you have any questions for us or just want to say how awful we are, then email us at ath@animetraphouse.com. And lastly, if you would like to be part of our community and bullshit around with us and sit in a voice chat for a whole day and talk about some nonsense I don't even understand because I was busy logging playing new, then come join us on our Discord server or our Facebook group. Links will be in the show notes.
Before we move on, we do got a review. I didn't tell you, you know.
Okay.
Because you're not, you know.
Whatever.
You know.
Whatever. Whatever, dude. We're an Olive Garden disguised as a Taco Bell, so
dude,
I don't.
It's fine, dude. We're Olive Garden, you know, dude.
Olive
whatever,
Gherkins,
dude. Olive Garden,
Olive Garden and Chipotle. I don't know.
Oligarchy Olive Garden, dude. You know.
Yeah, easy.
This review is from Ultimate Waifu. She joined the Discord. She's new, you know, and she already hit us up with the review. Very nice.
Yeah. Hey.
She said, "Konichi fucking wa back. My favorite. My favorite pea mound licking nasty ball sack of weeaboo degenerates." I'm down with
Yeah, that's
that's
art.
us.
Aw.
That's us.
She said, "Y'all, mainly Princess Kyle, has been begging for reviews. So shut your cum guzzlers up and buckle up."
Okay, all right.
She said, "The gutter life comedy and randomness has me rolling every minute while listening to y'all, and I'm never putting you dirty weebs on speaker ever again." Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what are you
don't.
Why would you
doing?
risk that?
Don't do that.
What are you doing?
That's a no.
There are closest friends of mine that don't know. Like they've said, like, "Yeah, I should listen to your podcast." I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it is with my mom. But like,
Mm.
I've literally said on the podcast that you should use a rabbit as a pipe cleaner.
"Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a good look.
You
we
learn new
get-
things about yourself, you know, when you do
we
this.
get to some real dark corners. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
This is actually therapy.
You want to know the funniest shit? My mom has like watched everything on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's fucking
What?
That's insane.
Yeah. And every
What?
time I come over, she's like, "I watched your new one." I'm like, "Yeah, you like it?" She's like, "Yeah, you guys say some shit." I'm like, "Yeah."
I'm not gonna be able to look your mom in the face. Oh my
No,
god.
I can't see
You-
your mom again.
I'll look her dead in the fucking eyes, dude.
Yeah.
That was
she
like
knows-
Justin's mom coming up to us and be like, "Yeah, you guys are on the podcast. What's it called?" And I was like,
Nope.
"Mm-mm."
Yeah,
Good
but
fucking call, dude.
I feel like my mom, I don't know. I feel like I didn't give a shit. I never cared if she listened, you know?
Yeah,
I would never
yeah,
have
but
felt
like
that,
it's
like-
different because like if I see, you know what I mean.
Right. No, I'm going to tell
You're
as soon
her
as
little
if
boy.
Justin ever meets
I
my
am
mom again.
this degenerate that has slowly destroyed you as a human being. You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm going to remind her, like, this is the guy who said he'd use a pipe
Yeah.
cleaner or a rabbit, like a fucking pipe cleaner.
I didn't say that. I said that I wish the wolf would have used her as a pipe
Right.
cleaner.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
different.
Yeah.
It's way hotter.
She said, she said, "You guys are the dopest of all dopes. You guys make my work days better. You remind me of my high school buddies that I'd hang out with. You deserve some quality mommy milky duds."
Yep.
69.5. I don't know what that means.
Yep. Yeah, 69 out of 5.
Yeah.
69, 5 days a week. That's a
Yeah.
full
69
work week.
5
Yeah,
days.
we
a
get
week.
weekends
Got
off,
you.
you know?
Got you.
You
Yeah,
gotta
dude.
breathe.
Yep.
That was a great review, dude.
Yeah, it was good. She left a postscript though. She said, "I will say I've never felt this called out about being a furry as I did when y'all did your Beastars episodes." You know,
It's fine.
we've said it. We've said it before. All right, we're cool with furries. Okay.
Live your
I
truth.
accept
Just don't
you.
fuck an actual animal.
Yeah.
Well, no, don't do that.
Nope.
Hold on, let me
Only-
do my math.
Only
Don't-
if it consents.
Don't.
Yeah.
Only if it consents.
Like, and
Only
it has to
if
physically.
no one knows about it. Okay. And don't ever tell anyone
No.
that you did that. What
And
you
then-
do in your personal time is your thing, but like,
Yeah.
it's not a good look.
Maybe like if you got them like if they happen to die, like not by your hands, and then you
What?
got them like taxed. I'm saying-
Necrophilia. The
Yeah, it's different
bestiality is a
though.
little
If you
much.
had them like taxidermied,
Nope.
but like leave a hole.
I love it
like,
because I almost went the
whatever
same
you wanna
path
do?
Justin is, but I'm watching Justin do the path I chose not to take.
You're seeing your parallel universe playing out
the
right now.
I'm like,
path
nope,
untaken.
Yep, that sounds as bad as it
The
went
path
in my head.
untaken.
I don't think it's bad. I mean,
Mm-mm.
if
Yeah, I mean,
if you
like you
see
put a flashlight in
raccoon
like in a stuffed like
No.
cat.
dead on the road,
No,
just that or
Justin.
life.
No,
Okay,
Justin.
Nope.
You're
Put a
going
steel
down
rod-
there with Kyle, dude.
You put a
Pull up.
you put a steel rod in the tail
I
so
don't-
that way you can like
Yeah.
grip it.
Pull up.
Or even you can
Nope.
get an authentic raccoon
Nope.
tail.
Please.
Yeah.
Butt plug. You
Get out.
order a generic one off of Amazon.
Get
and you
All
out!
right,
use
so
blue-
it's time for the plot, everybody.
I
Everybody,
don't think what I'm
talking-
saying is that
Oh,
controversial.
Last thing before the plotty. I feel like, especially after what we just heard, we're all pretty gross, right? We're all disgusting. I don't even want to do this after what this
Nah,
fucking
I don't
idiot
Yeah,
just
you
said.
Gross and
don't-
disgusting.
I feel like we need some wholesomeness,
Humility.
right? Some is it
Humility.
levity?
Yeah.
Is levity the
Okay.
word I'm thinking
Levity
of?
might
Yeah.
be. It was kind of dark. right there.
Wholesomeness,
It was
you know,
kinda
yeah.
dark
My
right
mom's
there.
gonna hear that, Justin. Just remember that.
That's fine.
And I'm gonna have her call your fucking mom.
My mommy is gonna tell your mommy
My
what you said on
mommy?
And
my
she's gonna call up.
podcast.
Do you know what Justin just said?
Could you believe? You better put
No.
a
Yeah, I'm
whole
gonna get
bar
the
of
fucking
soap in his
soap,
mouth,
dude.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she'd be laughing though while she said it. She'd be like, "Your son." So, what I did is I asked my daughter. Said, "Hey, do you want to?" She's always talking about wanting to do YouTube videos and shit, you know, because she watches them all the time. It's like, "Do you want to review an anime, baby?" And she's like, "Sure, Dad." So you know what, guys? Here is Amelia's review of Baki.
Right.
This sucked. I did not like it.
I hope everybody could hear that.
Right. Cool.
That was it.
Awesome. You're already setting her off on the wrong path. You know what I mean?
Right? That's
Am
what
I?
it is.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. She at her age, she should be so into this because of how imaginative. And this is
Mhm.
what you're taking away from her
Yeah, you just
by being
You're
a
just ruining your
disgruntled
childhood.
punk. You know.
you're just like that dad who's just like, you can't have fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because she knows, dude. Okay.
Turn off the
No.
cartoons.
Turn off the cartoons. Read a book. Watch the History Channel. That's you right now.
Yeah.
But hold on. I'm gonna do it one more time because I think the logo fucked it up. I got it. Hold on. Here we go.
This sucked. I did not
Nope, it
like
fucked it up again. Never mind. Fuck. I don't care anymore.
Well, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Protecting her privacy.
I'm
Right.
protecting
Yeah.
her privacy. Okay.
Yeah. Good.
But yeah.
Anyway.
she hated it, and you got. I tried to get her to say you guys should feel bad about watching this, but she literally looked at me. She's like, "Dad, I don't want to be mean to them." I'm like, "You fucking should."
No,
No.
she's a good kid.
We're the
Yeah.
perfect human specimens.
She's the
This
sweetest.
is peak human comedy.
Yeah.
You
that's
may
what it
not
is.
like it, but this is what it looks like.
I've honestly never heard people say the same things that we've said.
Right.
No,
Like,
you can't.
There's
You can't.
The only time I've seen anything get close was prison school.
Yeah, that felt like we like accidentally made it and then forgot it.
Alternate reality us made that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, for sure. For sure, dude.
Also, I'm gonna say this, and I really hope it doesn't sound that bad, but I'm slightly alarmed by how many female audience members we got because we did prison school. Because I feel like that was the most misogynistic thing that we've watched.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I feel like it's amazing that we have one woman that likes anything we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alarming, but also like kind of like validating. You know, like maybe we're
Yeah.
not that bad.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, no,
Justin
we're
said
bad.
he's gonna put a rod in a raccoon and fuck it, Harris.
But that
That's
has nothing to
pretty
do.
bad.
Hold on,
Kyle
hold on,
said that. I
hold on.
said I
That's
was going to cut
pretty
a raccoon
bad.
tail off
Hold
on
on.
a butt plug.
I don't know the statistics on how many raccoons listen to our podcast,
Yeah.
so that's different. Okay.
They died of natural causes. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
how many
how it
found it on the
raccoons listen to our
road.
podcast.
I mean,
That's
I'm
how it
talking about
starts.
putting a fleshlight in it, so like I'm not even actually fucking
Like,
it, you know. So
I've-
like
I've-
it's a fleshlight.
I feel like I've talked more about fucking guys than I have fucking females. If anything, I'm kind of shocked we have that male listeners.
I feel like we
Yeah.
have like a 50-50 split. I mean,
That's
okay.
insane.
That's insane to me.
Also, if you listen to this and you don't like it when we talk about fucking dudes, then I don't want you listening to this shit anyway, dude.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll fuck whatever. Like I said,
Maybe we
I'm
have-
too horny to be like discriminatory against anyone.
See, well, the thing is, I just don't think degeneracy is gender based. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's true, but
Like-
still.
I do feel like maybe the reason our base is the way it is because we are such large proponents of hanging dong in anime.
I definitely need more hanging. Like
We're like,
they
dude,
got
give us
was
the
two
schmeat.
scenes. where people
Yeah.
were bucket naked, and I didn't see not one ding ding. Like
None, dude. They
that's
just
crap,
show
dude.
man
Not even a
ass.
fucking dick neck, dude.
I saw some real nice ass, and that was
Give me
good.
some stem.
Yeah, dude. Like
I'm
man
trying to
ass is
see-
cool and all, dude, but I'm trying to see some fucking log.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to see some knee thigh slappers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Give me
Plot!
that. Plot!
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 Plot.
Plot!
What am I doing?
Episode 1. Hey, plot time is over. Episode 1.
Sorry.
I kind of dig the opening.
I do
Dude,
too,
the
dude.
opening
Yeah.
fucking slaps, dude.
Yeah.
I wanted to hate it when I heard it
Like
because I put this shit instantly to 1 point, like this literally the millisecond it started 1.5. I had to re-listen to it again normal speed because I'm like that kind of slapped at 1.5.
The beginning part made me think it was going to be totally different than what it was when it actually started. And I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we open on mangled bodies everywhere in a desert, like just real grotesque shit. And I was like, yes, dude. Yes.
That's how we open it.
That's how we do it. But then of course, in normal Baki style, we go to a press conference. There's an African park ranger. And these people are like, you called in an entire army to take out an elephant. And he said, you know what? Go look at the fucking carcass of the elephant. Welcome back to Baki. You know, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah.
What happened? I loved it. I was here.
Oh man. He's like, yeah, I said that. He's like, you realize everyone can hear
The
this,
world
right?
is
He's
listening.
like, yeah.
He said that like
no.
2 or 3 times the whole day. He's like, yeah,
dude, I get it.
100%.
100. The elephant was as big as a dinosaur and killed 977 animals and 41 people. Like, what a precise number that they put out there. You know what I mean?
I imagine
don't
maybe
believe
they
that.
had helicopters
I guess,
like
but-
following it, but I
You
feel
think
like
people
this.
can't
Probably
count to
stepped on like a
400?
meerkat or something that they didn't
Yeah.
see. I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's
So yeah, is that a
insane.
rabbit? That's a rabbit. Adding that to the list.
Right. Someone's just there, like when I play Back for Blood, and they're just like everything. Meerkat down, second meerkat, and someone just stenographing. Hold on, you're going too fast.
That's a mouse. Does a mouse count? Does a mouse count?
I'm just gonna say animals, and you write them down. You
Yeah,
tell.
I'll write
You
0.5
count
for
it later.
that.
You count it later.
I'll write 0.5 for that. Is that fair? That's fair, right?
You think they got some mixed up? Like they just seen a smashed body? They're like,
Yeah. Was that human? I don't know.
I
Write
think
it
it's
down.
a deer.
Human.
I don't know, right?
Yeah.
Put deer. Put animal.
Yeah. It ate 21.2 tons of food in a single day. So that's like a normal Saturday evening for your boy, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Whatever, dude. I'll get 35 5-layer burritos. It's fine.
You
Extra
ate-
sour cream,
You
extra
ate just
nacho
as many
cheese.
people too
Bro.
that they killed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
The amount of babies
Hey,
that I shoot in your
hey,
mouth. You know what?
Hey,
God.
hey,
Don't
hey.
even fucking bring up Taco Bell right now. I'm still fucking.
I thought you were saying you bring up semen right now.
Still
I was like, wait,
fucking
what?
mad, dude. Yeah. Well, hey,
Hey.
that's deserved.
The park ranger says, you know what? We did fuck up. We should have just carpet bombed the motherfucker. Because we didn't even shoot at it. I called the whole army in and not one shot went off.
Which not one.
Not one. Again, the dude's at the helicopter staring. He's like, what? Nope, he didn't get to pull it. Nope. No, didn't happen.
Did they walk at it one at a time?
Even a
like an
straight
action,
bullet.
like a kung fu movie?
Fucking not even one shot.
They're like, all right, my turn. Nope. All right, my turn.
So you know what's coming, right? At the end of the day, Yujiro's the one that killed it.
Hell yeah.
Which obviously means that he accepted Baki's challenge. Because that's how you do it, you know?
Yeah.
Like when Cody's about to get in a fight with Amelia, right? And she's like, Dad, I have to fight you. Cody's like, okay. And he goes outside and punches a fucking caterpillar, and he's like,
No. I kill a raccoon and throw it in the road because I know Justin will come pick it up later.
I'll fucking scoop that shit up.
and then she's like, Dad, what does that mean? He's like, you know.
I accepted the fight. Give me your other arm. I'm shattering it. Dude.
And then he spends the whole day in the hospital.
Yeah.
Like a good dad, though.
Yeah.
It's like a good dad.
Like a
I
good-
shatter your arm. We hang out in the hospital.
Right.
Bonding time.
Yeah, I love you, dude. Don't fucking talk shit anymore.
You talk shit, get hit. You're going to learn. Of course, no one believes that one man brought down the massacred a small village and the entire African army. Meanwhile, Baki's on his Animal Crossing shit with a net. Got praying mantis. He just went out with a net and caught a praying mantis. I don't know.
Yeah.
The park ranger's name is Mr. Salman. And he tells his kid about Yujiro. And his kid's like, man, could anybody beat that guy? And his dad says no. And he says, what about his son, Dad? And Dad's like, maybe, I don't know.
It's like, I don't know.
Like
I could fucking kill you right now.
I'm about to go kill a raccoon about it, dude.
And we never see these people again, you know, even though they played a very prominent role for 4 minutes.
Yeah, what was that?
You're really gonna say what to
Baki?
that, Kyle?
I don't know.
They do it all the fucking time.
Yeah, it's Baki. Like,
It's Baki, dude. I fucking love it. We're back, baby.
I hate Kyle so much.
dude, it's honestly amazing
It
how
is.
many Baki tropes the first 4 minutes had.
The show is
Amazing.
literally its own culture, dude.
Yeah.
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 It really is. Like, there are specific Baki tropes.
You could
Like-
teach an entire college level class about all the tropes and Baki.
Probably could at this point.
Yep.
Some bullies say they're going to tease a kid until he commits unalive unless he challenges the strongest high schooler in the world. This was insane, dude. Like, they
Yeah.
open and this kid's standing in front of the high school and these kids are just talking. What are we going to do if he doesn't really fight him? He says, I don't know. Probably tease him until he kills himself. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. That's a lot. That was pretty
Yeah,
heavy.
dude.
Yeah, it's a plan B.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, that's a
Insane.
logical next step. I
Yeah,
don't know.
easy. We're just going to tease him until he does it.
Yeah, this scene
Yeah.
popped up and I'm like, what the fuck? What is happening? I was like,
I
is
was
this
like, I can't
Baki
believe
when
what
he
just
was a
happened.
little kid? Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't
Takes
understand
me
what's
back,
happening.
dude. Takes me back.
Yep.
But in terms of taking it back, we see the return of delinquents.
The delinquents, dude.
They're back, and the kid comes out there with a little pocket knife. He said, "I'm here to fight the strongest." And they're like, "Look, we've been through this. It's not us.
It's not us, dude. We thought we
We
were,
know.
but we're not.
Go by the Tama River, and he'll be there."
That kid's got
Tama
balls,
River.
dude.
Yeah, they show up. They actually go.
Yeah, he's like,
If
well, I
someone said
guess
that,
I
I'd be
got to
like,
do
no,
it.
man. What?
Yeah. Yeah, I just run far.
Baki
He's like-
shows up to fight the kid. The kid says, "That guy's a lot smaller than I thought he would be." Baki takes off his shirt, gets in a fighting stance, and the kid says, "Oh my,
Yeah.
oh my, oh my god!"
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And then
Yo,
Baki,
X Games.
Baki literally says, "I don't give a fuck if you're a kid. I'll lay the fucking hammer down.
And
Yeah.
I don't hold back. I'm
This truck
literally
ain't
going
got
to kill
no
you.
brakes, bro." Baki then gives this kid the stiffest ass slap I've ever seen in my
Dude,
life.
I
dude.
laughed
Yeah.
so
He's
fucking
like,
hard when
can
that
you swim me?
happened.
He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm teleporting behind you. You're like,
yeah.
what?
This is Dragon Ball Z now.
Yeah. He slaps his kid's ass so hard. And the thing that's really, I don't want to say it, but I got
I know what you're going to say too, and I 100% agree. And if you don't say the thing I'm thinking of, we're not friends anymore. Go ahead.
In the handprint that's on this kid's ass, Baki's ring finger is right where the kid's asshole is. It wasn't all there.
This is literally why you're my best friend of all time. Because I seen that too. I'm like, oh, what? So is what? Baki fucking out here slapping
He-
kids' ass and fingering little booty holes at the same time?
He slapped the kid's ass.
Baki does a
and then-
pop and sniff, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
He slapped the kid's
Popping
ass
kids' assholes.
and then gave him a complimentary O-ring check.
Yeah. He said, how's your
Yeah,
prostate, dude?
Yep.
I don't need nobody with cancer in my school.
Yep. And so the kid goes flying in the air and then hits the river and skips like 5 times like a rock.
Yeah.
He skipped
Oh.
the kid.
Yeah.
Dude,
What?
it makes so much more sense now why he came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Justin's fucking face.
Yeah.
The
I don't
prostate,
like
because the
this
prostate touch and then the
Yeah, I don't
right.
like this.
Yeah.
Fuck
And
you. That was
I
a good one.
have
You guys eat
I have a
shit.
theory.
Let's go back to raccoons.
I have a theory about this show. Okay. I think this show is out of order.
Okay.
I think that the entire story of Baki started here. This is the first in chronological order of everything that happened in entire Baki's history. Baki slapped that kid's ass so hard it killed him. And before he died, he made up this whole story about Baki's. It's the only logical answer because think about it. Like this story is told like it's a little kid that has ADD and is very intelligent.
Well, then who smacked his ass then?
No, Baki did that. But that was the end of the story. Like Baki's just a normal high school
He's
kid.
trying to do the Pokemon Ash in a coma thing, but this kid is the person that has
So
the coma.
you're saying
Yes.
you're saying Baki is still strong enough to make a human being skip across water
Yeah.
No.
and
The
kill
kid-
him with a
100%.
slap on the ass.
Baki-
Honestly,
one-
if Baki
one
had
hit
better
this kid.
form,
Yeah.
if he had better form and like grabbed the kid by his foot and like slung him, you know,
He could have got
easy,
across.
easy 10 skips, easy.
But like this kid is dying and he's just thinking about all this. Think about how much more sense Baki makes now with that in mind. Like think about every weird thing that and then he took me to his underground basement where he fought a giant imaginary and then his dad swam in some water that was really fast and then he went to jail and fought Che Guevara and
that's it.
Iron Mike Tyson was there and he was shadowboxing him. Like think about it. It all
Can
makes
I just
sense.
say, I really want a POV like cartoon of Baki picking me up and tossing me like a fucking rock.
So all of Baki just comes down to this. And then this one guy got hit so hard, all he could say was candy. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
After getting his ass slapped, the kid realizes he's a man. He said, "After you slapped me in the ass and opened up my, I'm a man.
Yeah, he's like, after that,
first nut.
you're a man now.
I'm a man." Some American captain guy comes up, like Captain Strider or something. I don't know. Stridum. And he tells Baki about the elephant situation, and Baki's like, "Y'all chill, America. Domestic violence is normal. Relax. Why are you getting all hyped about?
Right.
It's just between me and my dad. Don't worry about it." Baki then says he'll spar against some random opponent. And then, bless you,
Thanks.
he shadow boxes Iron Mike Tyson.
No, they never said Tyson. They just said Iron Mike.
Come on.
Yeah. Iron Mike.
We don't know who it is.
Come on.
Could be
Be a
anyone.
dude named Iron Mike somewhere.
Come on.
What? This scene, okay. Like when he initially is just like just doing the crazy lokes, just like you know. He's like, yeah, keep pushing. He just keeps going faster. And like it was great, okay? And then he just keeps going harder, and the kid's like, he's doing it so hard. I actually know a lot about shadowboxing now.
Yeah,
because this kid has no idea at all. But because there's only one other character in the fucking scene, they got to be like, well, now he knows a lot about boxing.
Yep.
Oh, I hate it so much. I hate it.
But, well, like the kid and Baki both hallucinate that Baki's shadow boxing Iron Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
But then Baki gets hit and bleeds, but then wins with a kick. Look, listen. Teen Titans had an episode where Robin imagined Slade whooping. And if it can happen to Robin, it could happen to Baki.
Yeah. I mean,
It's fine.
he got punched by a shadow so hard he got a bruise on his face.
Yeah, that's.
I love it.
I get that.
I get that.
I get that, dude. I get that.
This was so
And
dumb.
and if you don't get it, dude, grow up. Read a
Grow
book.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, Justin.
I
You
don't
don't
tell
get
you.
it.
Read a book.
It was great.
Yeah.
It's
I get it.
dumb.
So
I
dumb.
hate that this fight actually, like the way it keeps amping up, for me, this is weirdly the only, like, this is the fight with the most tension of all of Baki that I've seen. Because it just keeps getting worse. And I don't know this fight against a shadow.
Yep.
Baki then shows the power of the mind by imagining shoving some sour stuff into these kids' mouths.
Yeah, dude. Baki needs to chill with these children. All right.
Yeah, this
wrong?
seems really problematic.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's Japan. They're like basically of age, right?
Yeah, but he's giving them imaginary food that makes them salivate.
And then we get
Didn't
this,
like
To his
that joke.
underground lair.
the fucking zoom up close shot of like drool coming out of their mouth.
Yeah. And it's just fucking shirtless Baki.
All around, not a good look there, bud. And y'all are just out here giving it dopes and shit.
I
Yeah,
gave it a
dude.
dope.
Sorry.
Baki.
My bad.
I didn't say I was gonna fuck you. I said I was gonna make a tail. God.
I said I was getting the raccoons, okay?
Baki then kidnaps the kid and says that Tyson was just a warm up. That's the end of the episode. I fuck heavy with the ending, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I felt heavy with all
the music was solid.
the ending was fucking hot.
And I'm not gonna lie, when they finally do the din-in-in-in, I did enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And this episode got Teen Titans out of the Protector with Tony Jaa and the elephant. You know,
Hell yeah, dude. That was a
that's
great
a good.
movie.
That oh man, fuck! I want to watch that now.
it's a good movie. Good movie. Tony Jaa's great.
Anything with Tony Jaa is
I'll never forget the scene where there's just people in a room and all of a sudden he just flies out of frame and just knees someone in the chest. I was like, what happened?
He does it. His knees to the chest is his favorite fucking thing.
It's so good.
He does it
I
so
remember
much.
watching movies with Cody in the basement when we were teenagers, and there was a fight where he just decided he was breaking everyone's bones. That scene, and
Yeah.
There's no way to keep that feeling that you feel when you watch stuff like that in your body. There's nothing like Spartacus. Harris knows he's seen me do it. You gotta take a lap. You gotta get up, scream a little bit, take a lap.
We used to sit on the couch and stand up and just walk around because we just didn't know what to do with our body.
There's so many scenes in Spartacus.
So fucking many. When when his bitch got slapped and Crix has seen it, we literally pause it. We're going, oh shit!
We're just yelling at each other's faces, dude. It was insane.
Oh, it was so good.
Episode 2. Baki shows this kid his murder dungeon in his basement. Holy shit, this kid is dumb.
Yeah.
Like, this kid is definitely getting murdered after this.
Yeah. All the
Baki's
kids.
like, you gotta come back to my house? You want to see murder basement?
Right.
he's just saying yes to everything.
He's like, yeah,
Everything, dude.
I saw you shadow box Iron Mike Tyson. You can't be that bad.
Hey, you want to see my trapdoor?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight it for real praying
And the way Baki does it is super fucking creepy, dude. He's like, the real enemy is down here.
Yeah. Why would you
What are
set
you
up
doing, bro?
Why would you set up your training room like that?
Right.
I don't know.
That's
would
some
you show it to
psycho
a
shit.
kid?
I don't
Why would
think
you
he was
show it to a
planning on
kid?
bringing a child there.
Well, why did he do it then?
He did it.
I don't know.
I
He
hate
said a
it.
happy coincidence. I don't know.
No,
And
he
then-
kept having coincidences. He was like, you want to do this? You want to do this? You want to do this? And the kid's like, every time.
I want like a cut of the kid's parents being like, "Where the fuck is he?"
Yeah.
Right? And then the kid goes home. He's like, yeah, some guy fingered my prostate. I came and then I watched him fight invisible things in his basement.
He slapped my prostate. He said I was a man. He took me to his basement. I went to Mordor.
Look. I'm not trying to put any kind of evil on Baki. But where's Kozue? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She wasn't young enough anymore. Obviously.
I think he just fucked her into oblivion.
I think he fucked her into the dirt, yeah. And now he's grooming this child to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And then
He's ready for the scene to be like,
Harris is trying to move on for like 10 minutes.
Baki fights an imaginary giant praying man. Let me say that one more time. Imaginary giant praying mantis.
yeah. But this is, are you going to get into the whole spiel that they went into about like bugs being?
We
just don't.
He then explains,
It's
he
such a good
explains
explanation.
how insects are much stronger than any other creature on the planet because their ratio of strength is so much higher than any other creature. Like if an elephant was the size of a cigarette box, it'd be as strong as a caterpillar. If a fucking Hercules beetle was the size of a human, it would be the strongest thing on the fucking.
Oh yeah,
I love this show.
That's science.
I don't know
dude.
I don't know how you don't like this show.
They need to play this in elementary. You know, like
honestly,
right next to Bill
to
Nye.
be fair, this is probably the best explanation they've had in this show. Like
Yeah.
honestly,
This is better than synchronicity.
Oh, synchronicity was good, dude. Synchronicity was good.
No, it wasn't.
Yep.
You just fucking, you're a fucking simp, dude. You're a fucking Baki simp.
I'm like, they're like, if the bug is as big as an elephant, I'm like, it wouldn't be able to breathe. Its body isn't built to like. They literally can't. They work because they are so small. That's why the ratio is so different.
but what if they could though? Then
Yeah,
what?
but then
Then
what?
what? You're right. Oh, Ryan, I forgot.
Baki then says that Mike
Gravity
Tyson's dead,
scales.
which
They
is
don't feel
wrong,
gravity nearly
because
the
we
same
see
way.
him-
Shut up, Kyle.
We see him later on. Baki's like, yeah, Mike Tyson's dead. And then sees him later on, so he's an idiot. He's wrong. Baki then fights the imaginary giant praying mantis and gets whooped on about it. My man needs some serious therapy or counseling or some shit because he's so fucked up. He's seeing and fighting invisible shit, but then he's making this kid also share in his hallucination.
Yeah. He said, take this shroom. All right, watch this. And he's just
Yeah,
like,
he
I want like
literally-
a cut where he's just in a room just doing crazy log like,
Yeah.
yeah. And
So,
the kid's
like-
like, holy shit, that mantis is big.
The kid's psyche breaks so much as this is happening. He tries to like rationalize his by being like, you know, if you see like a phone case, you know what kind of phone, like a book case, you know what kind of book goes in there. So if I see an invisible guy fighting something, I know what he's fighting.
No.
It's good.
No, they
Yeah.
just didn't show you the scene where Baki had the kid in his fucking kitchen. It's like, hey, you want a jukes box? And he put some LSD in it, and he's like, drink up. We're going to the
Microdose him
fuck
with
dungeon,
LSD.
and you're gonna watch me fight shit.
Yeah. He didn't also show the little like vent that he had Kozue's body in. You know?
Yeah.
yeah,
Where her pelvis is just smashed.
Yeah.
You see her pelvis in her, like on her chin, like he
Yeah.
fucking
Okay, I know I keep saying I want to
turned
see
that
another
bitch into an
POV
accordion.
in this, right? But like, I want POV, you're the grasshopper, and Baki's just spazzing out by himself.
Yeah. You're the little praying mantis, and you're just like, fuck
And
is
you're
this?
just like, you're just doing this shit, like,
I got caught in a fucking net, and now this is Baki then continues to get whooped on and realizes how fast and visually gifted the imaginary giant praying mantis is.
They even
So-
do the thing where he kicks it in the fucking neck, and he's like, "Yeah, his brain is small and it doesn't bounce around."
He literally manifested this thing and is like learning about it as after he like you manifested it. You should know
yeah.
everything about it. This show's
This is
good.
great. It's
It's
I
fucking
love
great.
it.
Like it's dumb as shit, but I fucking love it, dude.
You know, this is literally why we started watching the show, because I had seen a video, and the video, this person like simps really hard for Baki, right? And they're in the middle of it, they're like, and then they fight a praying mantis, and it's fucking amazing. You gotta like watch the show. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And like the entire time we've been watching this, I've been trying to theorize, like, how the fuck is he gonna fight a praying mantis? Like, where the fuck? I should have knew.
Yeah.
But I could never have imagined that the answer would have been that Baki was going to shadow box a praying mantis.
yeah.
I if you had told me, I'm like, oh, that totally makes sense. Yeah, that's definitely the way. But I've been trying to figure out for like over a year how the fuck.
Like they could have just said like, yeah, that elephant was given some like hormones, and we also gave it to a grasshopper. Praying mantis
In
about
the
it.
beginning of the episode, I thought they were just gonna have like, I don't know,
Yeah.
some like EDF shit where like
Right.
suddenly animals are big and like,
Yeah,
okay,
sure. Dragon Ball Z it up, dude. Why are there dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Well, who cares?
Yeah,
Fucking
that's what I
whatever.
figured. I was like, oh, now there's a giant mantis, but
Yeah.
no, they
Fucking bet. No, they keep it real. They keep it real up in this
I don't
bitch.
know if they're gonna correlate, like if those two plot things are gonna
They
intersect
keep it.
at
They
all.
keep it real, dude.
Yeah,
They keep it real. It's
I
all a
feel
setup.
like
It's
the-
all a setup for a joke that Yujiro. That's all it is.
Though, yeah, it really is. The way you guys talk about this show, about how like It's bad. It's so bad. It's probably the worst thing I've ever seen, but I kind of like it. That's how I feel.
That's how we talk about you.
Right. That's fine. That's how I feel like 90% of our fan bases, right? Like, you know, they gotta be like, oh yeah, it's literally like the cringiest, most garbage shit you could put in your ears.
Yeah.
But I tune in every week.
I had next.
I tune in every week.
I got next. Baki keeps up with a flurry of hits, but then gets thrown into the actual sized praying mantis that's just sitting on a glass box in this room.
That's the only way you can visualize it.
He starts bleeding and shit, right? And the kid's like, hey, maybe don't go so hard. It's not real, dude. And Baki is just fucking focused, laser lock, bro. He's on his Adderall shit, can't blink, just is in it. And then he's like
the Fight Club scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just watching this dude beat himself up, and he's like, okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. This is
He then figures out that there's nowhere to hide from praying mantis. Eyes go everywhere. He's like, I gotta run, can't run. I won't run against my dad. Well, I'm gonna run about praying mantis. So you know what?
Yeah.
Once upon a time in China.
Yeah.
There's a monk who saw a praying mantis fight a sparrow and win, and he's like, "Hey,
that shit was dope.
I could do that. I pray mantis." And he created Toroken, which is praying mantis pose. Oh, but we're not done with the Baki explanations yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because what you guys don't understand and what we don't understand as viewers is that fighting isn't just fighting, because baseball isn't basketball. Think about it.
Yeah.
Like it.
He's just thinking fact after fact. I don't know what to say.
You can. Somebody could argue that this is a bad explanation, but I actually loved it.
It was great
because it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, so okay. All right. Hang on. So
all right.
Here's the thing. It makes sense because when you go to a sports game, there's not a multi-sport game. You're not going to have somebody play baseball against a team that's playing football, okay? But in an MMA fight, you could have a boxer that is going to fight against a taijutsu guy, okay? This explanation was sound.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I get it past.
Yeah,
I fucking get it. It's like so I'll give you a real example in my life. Like in wrestling, when MMA fighters come over and wrestling, two completely different sports. Your body types, your build types, the way you approach a fight, totally fucking different. But still good, and it's still viable to do. But yeah, like you have a baseball team go against a basketball team, it's over. Like in whichever sport they play in, the like home team is gonna win.
Mainly because like half a baseball athlete is fat.
Yeah.
Well, like you have one side playing basketball and the other side playing baseball.
Right. Like I can hit more homers.
I don't
than
even
you
know
can
how
make
you
those
ref
slam
that.
Right.
What?
Like,
can you
how do you even score that? I don't know.
Please?
3-pointer, you got to stop throwing the ball for 3 seconds.
That's 2 outs. Get out
That's
of here.
2 outs. You're out.
Out 3 points? I don't know.
Are we doing innings or quarters? I don't know. Let's just do both. I don't know.
That's a basketball.
Oh yeah, dude. Baki then fights the praying mantis using praying mantis style, then fights using the crane style and starts winning. And then he just kind of like makes the imaginary giant praying mantis just be an imaginary praying mantis, and then just picks it up and is like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I know everything about you now.
I did it. I won, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I beat my mind.
Yeah.
I win.
We did it. I mean, that's how all my imaginary shit went when I was a kid. I was like, I would struggle, and then I'd be like, I did it. And then, like, I'd go eat like a PB&J sandwich or something. I don't know.
Yeah. For sure.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And then Baki, like, finger fucks the actual praying mantis, like, reenacting the fight on the mantis level, and then picks it up, and he's like, yeah, we're done. And that's the end of the episode. And I give this episode a Fight Club out of Baki.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all you
Yup.
can give it.
That's all you can, dude. It's a Baki episode. This is just A1 Baki shit.
I feel like for Baki, the only thing you can give it is a Baki out of Baki, right?
No, because the Fight Club. Before Kyle even brought it up, I said Fight Club. You know,
No.
I said Fight Club.
You know
Episode
the
3.
feel of writing a script and being like, you took my joke for
Took my
like
joke,
3 minutes
it's
ago.
fine. Took my joke, but you didn't take the best part of it, because when Helena Bonham Carter's characters gets fucked, she's like, I haven't been fucked like that since the 3rd grade, and this kid's probably in the 3rd grade. So think
Come
about
on!
it.
More like
Three.
Helena Bone Me Carter, am I right?
Yeah, dude.
man.
She's the type of crazy that like I'd be like, please kill me. You know what I'm saying?
Episode 3, Yujiro swims in a 12-mile. Dope. Dope. He swam 12.
Your Discord is fucking
He-
garbage.
Yeah, right.
He swam for an hour in
Okay.
a pool that was going 12 miles per hour. So he either swam no miles or he swam 24.
Depends how you look at it.
Hold on, 12 miles per hour. He was in there for an hour. Wouldn't that be 12 miles?
But if he like swam in the same spot, then he just swam nowhere, you know?
I ran
Yeah.
for 12 miles for no miles.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm on a treadmill, did I actually run?
Yeah, I always feel like
You
it's a
know?
waste of time. I'm like,
Think
I didn't
about it.
fucking get anywhere.
You didn't go nowhere, dude.
Yep.
You just emulated running.
You're right.
you never
Treadmills
really
and
do it.
swimming is a waste of
Yeah.
time. You're absolutely
Yeah, so
right.
I didn't say it's a waste of time. I'm just saying he didn't go anywhere.
Oh, I'm saying it's a waste of time.
Of course, the skinniest, fittest one out of all of us is like, yeah, it's a waste
Yeah.
of time.
Yeah, I don't
This
gotta
ain't
do
built
it.
by running, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I fucking walked on a treadmill for an hour, it would probably save me 2 years from my life. But who wants that time?
I want to go to a gym and just like just totally like have no concept of what's going on. Be like, you're almost there. Just a few more, get past it. It's
Go up to someone on a treadmill.
Are you
it's right
saying
there.
going up to them? Like they're just trying to do their like heaviest lift? You're like, it's there. What are you doing?
Or like they're on the row machine. Where are you going? You're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Get a fucking boat, dude.
oh, you know, you said a really dumb joke when I see Cody look at me through the camera and just like,
I love it.
Stop.
Fucking row a boat, dude.
Yeah, rowboat. The American captain meets Yujiro and talks about Baki's imaginary fight because everybody knows. Everybody's just cool with Baki taking a little kid into his murder basement, imaginary fighting a giant praying mantis.
They're probably just so used to it by now because
Yeah.
he's done it so often that they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's his thing, dude. He goes in there, he feeds him LSD, fights shit, prostate fucks him.
Yujiro then
normal
has
Baki stuff.
the very real reaction to hearing, where he just laughs and tears the chair up then
Yeah.
and is like, I killed an African elephant that was the size of a building. And he fought in a fucking basement with a little kid watching and an imaginary praying mantis. And you want me
Yeah.
to give a shit about that? He should have fought a little puppy. That would have done something. I'm supposed to be happy about him fucking imagining, dude. That's like me fucking 100 women and you being like, he imagined that.
yeah, I
Oh,
watched a
in
lot of
game.
porn though.
Checkmate.
And Yujiro just proves that he's the best one in the show, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just hears about Baki doing shit and he's like, what the f is going on?
Dude, you have that wavy of a fucking face.
Yeah.
Like, you're the best.
Yujiro, dude. Speaking about fucking guys, Yujiro has the most DSLs I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life.
Oh my god.
I feel like he could fucking like chimp my dick right into his mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he'd be disappointed.
You know how
if
chimps
mine
got
were
that
so
those
big.
fucking lips that can like just
But
like
yeah,
he could like climb a ladder with just his lips, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd just be like talking to him and I just want to like stick my arm in it
Just
and just
like-
like watch
Yeah.
his lips just like fold around my arm.
Yeah, like he wouldn't even suck dick. He would like jerk you off with his lips alone. Like
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We then
lip
get a
job.
history lesson about the grassy knoll situation with the assassination of JF. And I was like, you got me again, Bob. What the fuck are we talking about? And they're like, yeah, George Bush is here and he's just not being well received by the American public. So he's reenact the JFK thing. And then all of a sudden the feed goes out, and what happened? Oh, Baki kidnapped him. You guys remember this in American history, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's all there.
Yep.
He just kidnapped him, and he's like, I just want to get locked up with Mr. Biscuit Oliva. And I don't know, man. He could have just told him, like, he could have just gone to a jail and been like, hey, man, I took a kid to a basement and like tripped him on LSD and then fought like an imaginary praying mantis. I don't know where this kid is anymore. He might still be down there.
That was in Japan.
He could have just done it in America. It was shadow boxing.
Yeah, he could do it anywhere.
He could do it anywhere. He'd just kidnap a kid.
But he needs his prostate dungeon in order to feed him LSD.
Right.
Yeah.
I get it.
Idiot.
That thing don't move. I get it. And so yeah, he just wants to get locked up. And then we find out that there's a white Pentagon in DC and then a black Pentagon in Arizona. You guys know about that? Was that in your
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hang on. What they said explaining the Pentagon
Go on.
was problematic.
Yep.
At the least.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Go ahead.
They said it's called the Black Pentagon because it's shaped like a pentagon, and it also houses the most dangerous criminals in the world.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I was
just-
like,
they
do you
didn't
want to
care
clarify that
anymore.
one? I was
They
like,
didn't. They just don't care anymore.
Like Japan, dude. Like,
What are you
you just have
doing?
no fucking chill, bro.
Mr. Oliva asks for Baki once he arrives, and Baki gets bucket naked. And we see the fittest ass I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean?
A
As
lot
in-
of fit asses.
Fittest
Lean.
ass, as in that's the
How?
fit I want to ass in.
How they
Kinda
ain't got one
fitness
fat dude
ass.
in this whole thing?
No,
No,
No.
ain't no fat
No.
dudes going to prison.
no,
I'm pretty sure that one dude that ate people was pretty fat.
maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Okay.
maybe.
Maybe. And then he makes a joke about healthcare. He's like, they doing all the, they're
He
checking
really
all my
did.
shit. I'm like a VIP up in this bitch. And I was like, I see you, Baki, making
Right.
fucking political statements. I had no idea how much work.
Sure.
Baki is then survived. Baki is then surprised by how Oliva lives. Because Oliva fucking lives in like a mansion inside of a prison.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then says,
yeah.
square the fuck up, and then punches him right in the face about it.
Just doesn't even fucking move.
Sure do.
And Oliva just keeps smoking his cigar and says, I have to fight number 2 first. I'm sorry, my friend. I can't play with you right now. I gotta.
He said, "You haven't unlocked this boss fight yet."
Yeah.
He tried 80% running in.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's like,
He said,
I'm
"No."
just.
Can't do it. Work your way up, kid. Baki then meets the real Iron Mike Tyson here.
Iron
like,
Mike. There's
He's
no
like, oh,
Tyson.
you're number 2. And he says, I'm not even in top 10. And I'm not trying to fight anyone because I don't want to die when I'm young. Then there's also a really old guy and a huge guy in their cell. It's in his bed. And Baki's like, dang, that big guy's number 2. And then in the
Just doesn't
morning.
know what the fuck's going
Okay,
on.
listen. Everybody listen to me right now. Because this guy says the hardest shit of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the morning, the big guy gets up and lets the actual number 2 out of a broom closet. And Baki's like, why were you in the broom closet? And he said, dead people lay down, bro.
Are you fucking
Oh,
dead?
that's the bockiest fucking shit, dude.
And I got that. I had to pause it. I had to pause it and stand up and go, wow, dude.
Yeah.
That's
I did like this guy. I did like this guy.
He said, like, I'm a warrior. I lay down when I die.
Yeah.
And
That is-
I didn't know. I didn't know what to do with this. Like,
Yeah.
like in all the fighting shit I've seen in my life, I've never heard something that hard. Where the person just doesn't even lay down. He just sleeps standing up because laying down for bitches, dude.
Yeah,
Hey,
what
It's
do you-
just it's so impractical, but man, it lights up something in our fucking dumb monkey.
heavy,
Yeah.
dude.
Can you imagine writing that, dude?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how Baki didn't just melt into a
Like,
fucking
there
puddle
is-
right there, dude.
There is no way the fucking writer was not just fucking eating a fucking leg of elk meat and
Yeah.
smoking DMT
Yeah.
while he fucking
And he didn't
wrote
even
that
cook
shit,
the
dude.
elk meat. He literally has
Yeah.
a dead elk next to him, and he's just
Yeah.
grabbing
No.
handfuls
Yeah.
of
It's
meat
alive.
while writing. Oh, yeah, it's alive. dude.
He's reading it to it. He's like, hey, how do you feel
He's
about
like,
this? And
how
it's
you
just
feel
like,
about this?
Oh! Shut up!
I legitimately, dude, if I saw that shit, I would just be like, you could do whatever you want. I don't even care.
Yep.
I don't even care anymore, dude.
Mhm.
And he just says today's a good day to die. And
how
that's the
big's
end
your
of the episode.
closet, Cody?
Hmm?
How big's your closet?
You think you could do it, Kyle? You lay down
Let's go.
every second that you're not on your computer. All right? You think you
That
can do it?
chair literally is right in front
By
of your
your
bed. You just
bed,
lay
yeah.
back.
You don't even
Yeah.
get up
Yeah.
to go lay down. You just fall backwards.
It's like a fucking shoot, you know?
He just goes, "I'm tired, guys," and falls into bed.
This episode got a JFK out of American History X.
Okay.
Episode 4.
And
All
we're
the
making it.
prisoners-
we're here, man.
We're there.
Four
we made it.
already?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fast.
Because nothing happens.
That was fast.
There is 2 episodes of him fucking prostate fucking a child and then fighting a praying mantis. That lasts for 2 entire episodes.
He fights the praying mantis in one episode.
I feel like
He
you're
fights
not
the
giving
iron
enough
Mike in the
context on
first
that one, okay?
Right?
Dude, those episodes 2
No.
and 3, nothing fucking happened. And I almost couldn't believe that the episodes were over and still nothing happened. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna fight number 2 in the next episode." Doesn't happen!
That was a good sound. I hope your Audacity picked that
That
up.
was
Oh,
really
yeah.
good, dude.
I just fucking, they do this shit every time there's
Yeah.
something gonna happen, and it gets me every time, and I'm like, "Oh, they're not fighting yet, okay."
All the prisoners are standing outside of their cells getting counted, but Mr. Number 2 is just walking around pulling cigarettes out of his pockets, asking what's for fucking breakfast, while the person that answers him just gets fucking bitched on by the guards. Like, the guards don't even care about his existence. It's kind of like, yeah, like... In the lunchroom, Number 2 gets an omelet out of pork and beans. And then he walks up to a guard and says, "Hey, you got a nice gun." And then a fly lands on the guard's head, and he takes the gun and moves it so fast that he catches the fly on the
Yep.
guard's forehead.
Yeah.
This is
And
pretty
then
hard.
moves it so fast into the guard's holster. Better take that shit outside. We can't have flies up in this bitch.
Yeah, that's pretty
What?
hard.
This really says a lot about the American jail system. You know, we as a
Go on.
society,
Go on.
we have
As a
historically,
society.
like in the past, we have had issues
You got a word count to this you're trying to meet?
before.
Let him get there, man.
So okay, so
Historically,
back in the 1700s,
we as a society back in
back
the
in the
past.
1700s, before we had exterminators, right? Okay,
Yeah.
we didn't really know how to rid our homes and stuff, of flies. So over the years, we started to build prisons and stuff, and they're like, "Well, we're throwing all these bad people in there. Why don't we just put the flies in there too?"
Yeah.
So then we did that, and then luckily Che Guevara was the hero that we needed and put a stop to it. So
Next
then
time a
there's
bit doesn't work like that, you want me to like knock on wood or something? To
No,
make
it's
you
fine.
shut
He
the
did
fuck
it.
up?
He got
Nobody
through
knock
it.
real
It's
hard?
fine. It's fine. Okay, that was him
Got it.
shadow boxing. He'll be stronger next time.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah,
Was
He
that
was
versus,
getting them reps in.
that
Dude.
was versus Iron Mike?
Some big guy then wants to fight Number 2, and then the big guy tears a spoon in half. And Number 2 pulls some, there is no spoon bullshit, and just takes a spoon and just goes, and then it just fucking tears up It just
twists.
corkscrews up. I
Yeah.
don't get
It's
it.
not even a motion he's doing.
like, seriously, like this really just speaks to the jail system in the U.S. Like the food scarcity that we have.
Their spoons
it.
don't even have any sort of
We
like
give them
rigidity.
spoons that
they're
are like
so
paper,
malleable.
Yeah.
dude. Like what the fuck?
They're
You can't
basically
even
made out of
scoop up
aluminum
your beef.
foil. Right.
Like you can't scoop up your pork from your beans.
right.
Yeah,
You have
when
to
you
turn
don't
it
give-
into a fork.
when you
There's
don't
sparks in existence.
Right.
Okay. Mm.
when you
hate
When are
don't
we gonna
give
treat 'em
people the
like
tools
people, you know?
to succeed, like when
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
do what
Yeah, it's
Come on.
really indicative.
But like really
of
what it comes
how
down
is.
to is it's the spoon lobbyists trying to get their
Yeah.
counterfeit spoons into
Yeah,
the
I
prison
mean-
system because
Yeah.
it's a slave
all because of
system,
fucking Big Dipper lobby.
Big Dipper lobbyists,
Big spoon, dude.
Big spoon. Number 2 then gives a loaded gun to this big guy and says, "When you come at the shoot, you better not miss." And then the big guy's about to shoot, and then number 2 kicks him in the number 1. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
This exchange is pretty good. I don't know.
Oh, it's
it's
great.
good. It's
He's like, "You take the gun, shoot my head. You gonna shoot me?" Say, "I'm gonna shoot you." He said, "No,
They
you're
do-
not."
It's the hardest shit.
they do the part, and then someone else is like, he's got him right where he wants him. I'm like, he has a gun to his head.
Like, yeah, I don't. I feel like you don't understand how guns work. They then go to the gym to do some sumo. The big guy can't lift number 2, and then,
They didn't even do an over explanation for that one.
and then number 2 slaps this guy's ear and blows out his eardrum.
Yeah.
And then he takes some of his own hair and ties it up into like a spring thing, puts it inside this guy's ear, wraps the end of the hair around his inner ear, and then yanks it out so it's completely destroyed.
Yeah.
And so the guy can't stand up anymore.
Yeah.
And he just keeps falling.
Like,
He piano wired the snail in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude,
With his own fucking hair.
this is just so indicative of the jail system in the U.S. right now.
They handicap our prisoners so they can't even stand in society when they get back out there.
Oh,
And
Justin
that
took.
leads to Joe
Yeah.
from prison school who doesn't know how to survive
Oh.
outside the
Yep.
prison comp.
That's why
Wake up,
Justin
sheeple.
Right out of my mouth.
is
Wake
the
up, sheeple.
funny one because
the
he took a
assassin
bit
on
that
this.
failed horribly and just repeated it.
And I made it good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, I
That's
love
the
you,
strat, dude.
Justin.
All comedy is repetition, you know?
That's it, dude.
Oh,
Uh,
that's good.
Then number 2 leaves the gym because the big guy can't stand up, and a guard comes up to the big guy and goes, "Hey, see that sign? Says no warning, but I'm gonna give you a warning."
Caps
And
him,
just
dude.
fucking
I love
shows
this so much.
him the
Did he
pearly
die?
gates.
Did he die? There has been so far a total of a 0 amount of people that have died in Baki thus far. Did this guy who got shot
We are-
directly in the back of his head die?
So I'm gonna
We're
tell
a
you this.
lot of seasons in.
I'm gonna tell you this. I didn't see no blood after he got shot.
I didn't see blood come
Just
out
gonna
the
put it out
front,
there.
so
I'm just gonna put it out there.
there's probably like some Kool-Aid somewhere. I don't
dude,
know.
he's gonna come back in the next episode, and I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
He's gonna come back and be like, "Well, this ancient technique from the ancient Mayans taught me how
Dude.
to ancient stand up without an inner ear." So
The worst part about me killing myself when they show this guy coming back on the next episode is that I still won't die because I was watching Baki.
yep,
Mhm.
Baki makes you immortal.
It makes you
That's
immortal. I'm so angry
Baki-
right
okay. So okay, I'm just gonna talk about it. Baki then realizes that when they call Mr. Number 2, it doesn't mean he's number 2. It means he's number 2 to Oliver, but like second him, number 2 him.
What? Wait, what?
This is the conversation that
Think
happened.
Did
about
I
it.
miss that?
Think
No.
about it.
Literally, Baki says, "Oh, I see why they call you number 2. It's because you're the second,
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Second
Oliver.
generation.
Second generation, only number 2 to Mr.
Yeah.
Oliver." And I was like,
That's what
Okay,
number
what?
2 means.
It makes sense. It makes sense. No, hang on. It makes sense. So the job of like the second place is to want to be first place. Okay.
right,
Then the job of the second generation is to want to be the first generation.
right. Well, it's to replace the first generation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but he's still number 2 to the first generation person. Like,
No.
like Michael Jordan was number 1, but like when LeBron was around, he wasn't number 2. He was the second generation number 1.
No.
But those are different things.
But the thing is they weren't like
Yeah.
like in it at the same time. But like they're in it. Like
But like
if Arizona's like State University prison was the NBA.
think about it. Think about it.
Like-
You know, and then Baki gets put into solitary confinement with cuffs on his thumbs in the most uncomfortable position.
Yeah,
Like,
he's like fucking. I
I
can't even
can't
do
do
it
it.
if I. Yeah, you're not even.
They
if
would
I
have to
wanted
break
to.
my shoulder about.
Yeah, crack my shit
have to
about it,
break it.
dude. Finger
Yeah.
my prostate about it, Baki.
Yep. And then while being fed by the old man, Baki's like, "Hey, what's that guy's story number 2?" And we find out. We find out that Harris doesn't know anything about Cuba because they said that his name was Che Guevara? And I was like,
Che
I know
Guevara?
about that guy. And then I was reading about him and I was like,
I don't know.
I don't know
that
about
guy.
this guy, dude. I know his picture, but I don't know. But this guy, this Che Guevara, he fought barehanded against U.S. capitalistic military.
It's real.
That's him. He was a pirate, and then he like led a nation of people, and then said, "We're gonna fight people with just our hands, and no, not because we think we're cool, but because they can't take your hands away when you go somewhere. You could put hands on anyone anywhere, and no one's gonna frisk you and say you can't have hands."
And even if you don't have a hand, it doesn't really matter in Baki.
Right.
Like
Because that
honestly.
one guy was like waiting, like Dopo. He was just waiting for his hand to be gone, and stub it up, you know.
I will wait
This
my
shows-
whole life for this.
Waiting for you to tear my hand off as soon as this fight starts, because I had this move that I've been trying to do. Fingers got in the way.
And the whole time I've just been thinking this would be so much better
was
if
so
I
much
didn't
better
have
if
a hand.
Didn't have fucking fingers, bro.
Yeah.
And you took them from me. So yeah, as usual, George Bush hates this guy.
Yeah.
Because
Man,
he's got the
there
one
are
simple
some
trick of
parts.
trying to living in like a Cuban communistic society. So this Che Guevara had this guy named Edison. I think doesn't show up because I don't remember his full name. And then this guy invades George Bush's house, or no, he invades George Bush's room where George Bush was talking about carpet bombing Cuba.
Yeah. This is
And then
this is when they're like, "Hey, there ain't no news in here. Like, say the real thing."
right, say it with your chest, you know.
Yeah.
And then Che Guevara invaded George Bush's house, family was, and then said, "Don't fuck my country up. Also put me in jail because I'm gonna fight the number 1 American, Mr. Oliver."
Yeah.
And that's why he's here.
That's it.
And that's the end of the episode. This episode gets a Matrix out of Metal Gear Solid.
That's what it is.
Easy.
100%. Leather coats.
Yep. Random
Ladders.
Random stuff about the Cold War. I feel like every scene of Metal Gear Solid refers back to the Cold War.
Yeah, it really does.
And then Matrix because there is no spoon.
Hey, that's why he's picked
And
it.
then
I was
and then there's the 1 and then the 2.
like,
That's not the 1, but is the
I-
one to
Yep.
come.
Yep.
Yep.
And yeah, that's the end
That's
of
the
all
show.
of them. I'm excited for more.
Oh yeah,
Same.
I am. There's no way these are like. I don't feel like they're gonna have a lull. Baki never has a lull. It just keeps amping up.
Yep.
So there ain't no way the next 4 episodes I'm be like, yeah, I don't know what this shit was.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna see some shit.
Right. And I can only assume that by Cody's silence that he's fallen in love with this show.
Yeah.
And just doesn't want to talk about it because he realized how wrong he was in the
Yeah. Cody, say something else. Yep, it seems that he's with us on this one.
He's on the board.
Yeah. He's just stunned.
He's just stunned. So yeah, next week, we're gonna do 5 through 8. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 5 through 8.
We do it every week and you're still like
I have to count, dude. It's
1,
hard.
2,
There's
3,
54, 45.
4.
But yeah, so like, there we go. And we'll see you about it next week.
Yeah, we'll see you about it.
Yep. Yeah.
Shout out
Pools.
Shout out
Pools.
Shout
Shout
out
out.
Mantises.
Shout out
Shout out
throwing a kid across a river.
Shout out.
Yeah.
I don't know Cuban history.
Yeah, shout out. I really don't either.
Shout out
Shout
elephants the size of dinosaurs.
Yeah, shout
out Cody taking a shit right now, missing the end of the episode.
Yeah, is that what he's
out.
doing? He just walked away, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
He said he has to take a Kyle shit right now.
oh yeah, that's
Nice.
You know what? I get that one. I get that 100%. Shout out Kyle shits. I had one today.
Shout out the return of the delinquents.